Welcome back to LRT TV, your world leader for Big 3 online Dynasty coverage. And today we got another big one on tap as we take it to the Big 12 and the Big 12 North to be more exact, as the Idaho Vandals return home for the first time since they lost Arkansas, this time to face conference foe, the Kansas Jayhawks. We got a doozy on tap, make sure you stay tuned. So welcome back, sports gamers. It's Lex Rockstofer here, and we've got obviously another Big 3 online Dynasty game today as we face the 2-4 Kansas Jayhawks, who is the most evenly matched opponent we've faced so far this year. So in theory, should be one of the easiest games. However, as you can see by their schedule, they gave number 6 Arkansas kind of some fits and went to overtime against user Texas Tech. So they've played well against some of the users in the Dynasty, so we're not going to take them lightly. They will be missing their starting quarterback, and they're starting right tackle, but we're not going to play Buck Cowan either, as he's still recovering from his broken ribs. Now let's take a look at the Week 8 matchups. You can see Michigan State had a big, and I mean huge, win over Purdue. Kind of a too big win over Purdue if you ask some people. And Duke Virginia 42-21. You can see players of the week. Our favorite player not on our team, Skylar Howard, the quarterback for the West Virginia Mountaineers, was able to have a good game against the user Texas Tech. Texas Tech getting a lot of talk this week. Chris is the dog. Why is everyone playing good against you? Kansas, West Virginia, but he is still in contention for the Big 12 South title. However, we're focused on Kansas this week, as I will take it down to the ASUI Kibbie Dome, as the Idaho Vandals are going to be kicking off to the Kansas Jayhawks to start this one. And the Kansas Jayhawks are led out by sophomore quarterback Montrell Cozart, the speedster number 2, and he'll hit his guy there who has some brick hands on the first play of the game, bringing up 2nd and 10. He'll find Barbie Hartzog, and bear with me in this one. The Kansas Jayhawks have a lot of difficult names to pronounce, and trying to pronounce them fast might lead to some problems. But the Idaho Vandals hold stiff there on the first drive. 3 and out for the Jayhawks, giving the ball back to Matt Linehan in this Vandal offense. Read option here. Matt Linehan's going to keep it, roll out to his right, slide it right in the middle of the Idaho I, bringing up 1st and 10. Fly sweep to Jacob Sand on the left, trying to relive some of that magic from 2 weeks ago, but he'll only pick up 5 there. 2nd and 5. Matt Linehan drops back to pass. He'll find Dion Watson in the flout, who gets out over the 40-yard line. Idaho putting a small drive together. Recognize the single high safety. Matt Linehan audibles to a deep pass play, and he'll have Jacob Sanders streaking down the left side. He throws the ball deep, and Jacob Sanders touches it for an Idaho Vandal touchdown. That's a big play there by the Idaho Vandals. Matt Linehan connecting to his junior receiver early there, and they take an early 7-0 lead. Speaking of leads, Minnesota able to upset the Big 10 West leader Nebraska Cornhuskers. So that's going to shake up the Big 10 a little bit. Now Montel Cozart trying to answer back, and he'll throw a pick on his very first possession back on the field. And Russell Sivi, he comes up and takes it across the 50-yard line. Great read there by the strong safety. He's able to just come across the field, read the quarterback's eyes, and gets the INT there. Hand off to the right to Isaiah Saunders, who's going to lose a yard there, bringing up 2nd and 11. Matt Linehan looking for the screen pass to his left side. He'll find it. Isaiah Saunders got a couple blocks upfield, not enough to bring it too far, but setting up a 3rd and more manageable. 3rd and long still, 3rd and 8. Matt Linehan will find Kalen Hightower over the middle there to stay perfect on the drive, getting the ball to about the 30-yard line. Now Kalen Hightower coming in motion to the right. It's a fly sweep. He'll take it up the middle for 3 yards there, bringing up 2nd and 7. Matt Linehan making some more audibles, switching to the hook route. He'll find Kalen Hightower, spins inside, then gets hit at about the 14-yard line. Isaiah Saunders up the A-gap. He's got tons of room, and he gets down to the goal line. Did he cross it? They're going to take a look on the Jumbotron to see if they want to challenge, and they won't. His elbow did hit down just before the ball crossed, but they're going to give him another attempt at it. Matt Linehan hands off to Isaiah Saunders up the middle, and he'll piggyback on his offensive lineman to get the Idaho Vandals touchdown, giving them a 14-0 lead here early in the first quarter. Kansas going to have to answer back, but this Idaho defense has been playing lights out here in the Kibbie Dome, trying to make up for their blown game against Arkansas. But that game started much the same, as the defense came out hot and gave up a lot of big plays in the second half, and they will look to improve on that performance in this game against Kansas. Now the Running back comes out to the left side looking like a deep pass. Kozart's able to find Barbie Hartzog over the middle for a first down as they approach the right side of the 50. Once again, looks like almost the exact same plane, and it is Montel Kozart rolls out to his right this time. Dodges Caden Ellis, Dejas Lopamanu, Jay-Sean Jordan hits him, he gets shrugged off, and then Kalen Smith is able to drag him down from behind, but not after a 16-yard gain by Montel Kozart. Idaho trying to be better at containing the running backs this week in both the passing game and the running game, as the last two quarterbacks have been able to shred them pretty well for that. And it looks like a game plan they're looking to favor in this one. However, Kozart striking him through the air now. That is 2 completions in a row for big yards, but that time he'll get tripped up by his own blocker. Loss of 5 yards, bringing up 3rd and long. Montel Kozart drops back. He's got the screen to the left. He'll hit Keon Kinner, who loses 2 yards there. The linebackers were both there in Caden Ellis, and it looked like Ed Hall. Then a false start, not making it easier for the field goal kicker, and there's no win to blame that one. That one is going to stay left, doesn't hook back right, and that is going to be a turnover on downs. The Idaho Vandals get the ball now. Fly sweep to Kalen Hightower to the left, and he'll get 3 yards there, bringing up 2nd and 7. Matt Linehan rolls out to his right. He finds Eric Lemke, who slides down, not able to stay on his feet there, only good for a yard, bringing up 3rd and 7. Idaho looking, and wow, that is a great play by the safety Mike Lee. He comes over, swats the ball down, giving the ball back to this Kansas Jayhawk offense. Caden Ellis making the tackle there on Barbie Hartzog, but not after a 7-yard gain. Kansas being able to move the ball all right here, and another guy wide open there to the left. That time it's Steven Sims Jr., another wide receiver. This Kansas Jayhawk team has, like I said, had some good games, and they're very young, and some of their young players making some big plays here. The only one who's not young is the senior Kinner, who's making a good couple of blocks there, and Caden Ellis able to swat that one down over the middle, but coach probably wishes he would have kept his hands on that one to keep Kansas out of the end zone. Motion out to the right, out of the running back. It's a pass play. He'll find the running back now in the flat, Taylor Martin, for a good, decent pickup there, but still 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. Kozart drops back. He's got a screen out to the left. They're really running these screen plays. Ed Hall trying to track him down. Now Caden Ellis able to drag him down, bringing up 4th and 1 as time is ticking away here in the first quarter. That's actually going to be the end of the first quarter. Idaho leads 14-0, giving the Kansas Jayhawk coaching staff some time to think about it, and they decided to go for it here on 4th and 1, trying to make a play early in the Kibbe Dome, and Caden Ellis snuffs that one out. He's able to hit Michael Zaninka right when his hands touch the ball. Great play, good reaction, good timing, and Caden Ellis coming up with a big play there to stop him on 4th and 1, giving the ball back to Matt Linehan. This offense and play action pass, they're looking deep. Kalen Hightower open. He's at the 45, dives, sails out for it about the 50-yard line. What a play. Be able to beat the press. Play action, Matt Linehan steps up into the pressure, delivers a dime. Kalen Hightower just needs a little bit more height to stay on his feet there, and he's got 6. However, he dives for it, and Idaho's going to have to get in the end zone a different way here, and a different way would obviously be on the legs of the big man, Isaiah Saunders, Mr. Reliable, Mr. I fall forward for 4 yards every single time. As I say that, I jinx it. Loss of 1 yard. But we're not going to stress. Give it right back to him. Isaiah Saunders up the middle. He's got room. Got more than 4. Got more than 5. He got 8 to 9 yards on that carry. Play action pass. Motion out to the right. He'll look deep. He'll find Dion Watson about the 20-yard line. He gets stuffed right there at about the 16-yard reception. Bringing up 1st and 10 for this Idaho Vandals offense. Isaiah Saunders once again up the A-gap left. 5-yard gain. Looks like they're running the exact same play here. Isaiah Saunders up the A-gap left. That's good for another 5 to 6 yards. First down, Idaho. They're inside the 10 now. They're going to look another dive play right up the A-gap to the left. Isaiah Saunders this time able to get about 6 yards to about the 2 or 3 yard line. Now he's a little bit tired to put in Aaron Duckworth, seeing if the Quacker can get in. He can't. That is 2nd down, so they'll just give it to Isaiah Saunders. Switch it up to the right side there. Touchdown, Idaho. The offense is loving it, the fans are loving it, and the coaching staff is loving it, and we know we are loving it at home. However, once again, this has shades of Arkansas all over it. Early lead, and then the defense just needs to make some stops. Started lights out, then they start giving up more plays. Montel Kozart been able to burn him lately, and it looks like he's going to try to make some plays happen here. He'll find Barbie Hartzog there for the 3-yard reception, bringing up 2nd and 7. Now he'll hand it off to Kinner up the middle. He's able to get about 6 yards. Shoelace tackle there, bringing up 3rd down. Option play, he'll pass it. Lopamanu dives for Kinner. He's not able to bring him down. Picks up the 1st down for the Jayhawks. 5-yard rush. 1st and 10, Kansas. It's a read option. Kozart going to keep it. He's got his blocks. He's got more than his blocks. Zinka just pancaking everybody to the 25, 20, 10. Can't Banks catch him? He dives for his ankles and he can't get him. Montel Cozart on a huge run play there to the Kansas Jayhawks. First point of the game. Look at these blocks. Might have got away with the clip there, but the real blocks are right here by Michael Zuninka, making up for that fourth down reception there and just pancaking a linebacker and a safety on that play. Just great blocks. He's the one who should be getting patted on the back for that one, but the quarterback's always going to get the love, especially on a big play like that gets the fans and the team fired up. And it might just be what this Kansas Jayhawk team needs to get back in this one as they draw it within 2 possessions now. Isaiah Saunders up there, 3 yards, bringing up 3rd and 4. Matt Linehan rolls out to his right, trying to find anybody open. He can't find anybody. Stops at the line of scrimmage, throws it deep to Kalen Hightower, and just sneaks away with not getting intercepted there by Fish Simpson, who drops what should have been a sure-handed interception, but either way forces the punt and gives the ball back to the Jayhawks and Montel Cozart, who has been on fire the last couple of plays. Dragged down there on the quarterback draw by Lopamanu and Caden Ellis, bringing up 2nd and 11, loss of a yard, and he'll hand it off to Kinner on the draw, who gets yards up the middle, and he's dragged down for a short little gain there, bringing up 3rd and 8. He'll hand it up to Kinner again, which is interesting. Catches the Idaho defense off guard there, and that's good for 10 yards and a first down. Idaho not expecting the draw there, and it was obvious. Now Cozart trying to do what he does best. Bounce off Caden Ellis, who trips up Kalen Smith, who's able to just trip up Cozart there as he crosses the 50-yard line. Cozart getting this offense moving and grooving, and Steven Sims Jr. 11 it over the middle, 10-yard reception. Not quite enough for a first down. 2nd and inches, so call it 9 3/4, but it doesn't matter. He'll go right back to him to pick up the first down there. 1st and 10. The Jayhawks are pushing here, and they'll look deep to Gonzalez, who just gets into the end zone. Almost got tackled before the goal line, but able to cross the plane before being redirected out the other way. Doesn't matter what way you go out, as long as you went in. Touchdown Jayhawks. And all of a sudden, it is a 1-possession game here in the ASUI Kibbie Dome. Ruben Muella trying to make something happen on the kicking game. He's got a block to the left. He makes a juke inside, juke outside, and he'll get brought down at about the 37-yard line with under a minute left in the second quarter. This can mean that Idaho's probably going to push to try to get in Austin Rico range, and he does. Gets about the 49-yard line there to Kalen Hightower. Matt Linehan drops back again. He'll find Kalen Hightower almost the exact same play. He'll juke in, juke out, step out of bounds, just getting out of bounds to stop the clock. 49 seconds left before halftime. Matt Linehan rolling out to his right, trying to find anybody open. He's got a couple guys open. He's got Deion Watson over the middle. Touchdown. Vandals. Deion Watson finding the hole in the seam route. And there you go. Had to throw that in there. I thought that was funny when I was doing the editing. And the deep Hail Mary. The Aaron Rodgers attempt to score some points before halftime is intercepted by Jay Sean Jordan, this senior out of Bellevue, Washington. And that will take us into the half. Idaho leads by 14 points over the Kansas Jayhawks. Interesting game so far. Idaho, obviously, you would think would be winning the rushing game because Isaiah Saunders has been good, but you can see the Jayhawks have 164 yards rushing, as between Montel Cozart, Taylor Martin, and Keon Kinner, it has really been, the Jayhawks on the ground. They're starting to get their passing game going. Vandals are leading time possession. The big one there, though, is those 2 turnovers by the Jayhawks. That's the difference in the game right now. This is a 2-possession game, and Idaho capitalized on both of the not both the turnovers, the first one. The second one's before half. But it certainly didn't help them. And the read option there, Matt Linehan picking up the first down here. First minute of the second half, Isaiah Saunders out to the left. Nothing really going there. 2 yards, bringing up 2nd and 8. Empty backfield here. Matt Linehan looking deep, trying to make some magic happen, and he'll find Deion Watson in the seam route. It looks like nobody's able to cover Deion Watson. 26-yard reception. Then you got the read option boy there, sliding down and trying to protect himself. 1-yard gain. Isaiah Saunders up the left side, and they're ready for it this time. They're not letting that A-gap just burn them like they did in the last couple. Matt Linehan drops back. He'll find Deion Watson on the in-round over the middle, who's able to cross the goal line between 2 defenders. He gets hit on the tackle, but able to hold the ball because he is a bad man. Deion Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game on this one, bringing the Idaho lead to 21 points now, 35-14 Idaho. First down, Bobby Hartzog, 6-yard reception. Second down, Cozart, read option, first down there with a 9-yard run. Bringing up 1st and 10 for the Jayhawks, who are trying to put another answer together. Ellis on the block, just able to shoestring tackle there. It looks like Antone, which brings up 2nd and 9. Looking deep, Hartzog able to find Keon Kinner, who tries to get over the first down line, gets a couple inches short. They're coming out in the 4 or 3 wide there, and the defense makes the stop, expecting the draw, and this time not getting burned twice with the draw play on 3rd down. Read option there, Isaiah Saunders gets eaten up as Matt Linehan probably was tired of taking some licks there, but he feels bad, takes it there, gets tripped up, and now he takes the lick. 3rd and 14, 3rd and long, throwing up a prayer, living on a dream. Kalen Hightower Can't get to that one, but the defender almost did. And that's Lee again, making 2 key third down swats for the Jayhawks defense. Giving the ball back to Jayhawks. Trying to pooch kick it there, not enough on it, or too much on it in that case. Able to make a 10-yard return and really setting Idaho up in a not very good spot there as they put the Jayhawks on the right side of the field, only up by 21 late here in the third quarter. Cozart able to find Johnson there for a big reception, bringing up 1st and goal. Cozart out to the right, he rolls, he's got room. Desmond Banks dives again. Desmond Banks makes his 2nd shoelace tackle at the goal line there. Touchdown, Montel Cozart. Just, man, this guy is doing it with his arms, he's doing it with his legs, and he's really just carrying this Kansas offense. It's been 2 weeks in a row between West Virginia and Skylar Howard, and now Kansas with the backup Montel Cozart, really making a case for when the starter is healthy to stay in the game, as he's really been the only shining spot for this Kansas offense. I mean, Keon Kinner's had some good plays, but luckily Idaho's defense has done enough, and this offense has been running, and Isaiah Saunders trying to put it away here as before time ticks down the third quarter. He gets shoelace tackled about the 5-yard line. 38-yard run there. Isaiah Saunders loving it. He's saying, "Feed me the ball, coach," and they will. He gets to about the 2-yard line there on a 3-yard carry, which brings it to the end of the fourth quarter, meaning he is going to be well rested here on the goal line, so they're going to hand it to him up the A-gap. Touchdown, Isaiah Saunders. His 3rd touchdown of the game, and good luck, cheerleader man, trying to do 42 clapping push-ups. No way, no how, I'm calling it right now. Caden Ellis trying to stop Taylor Martin, and he does, but not after he picks up a smooth 8 yards. Now Cozart trying to answer back here as he has all game, and Patrick with his 2nd big drop of the game, bringing up 3rd and 2. Cozart needs to quit looking his way. He'll go to the tight end there, Ben Johnson, 5-yard reception, and a Jayhawks 1st down. The defense looks confused. Taylor Martin trying to take advantage of it. He falls forward for 11 yards. 1st down Jayhawks, as they now have over 200 yards rushing on the ground against this Vandal defense that started out so hot. Caden Ellis sniffs out the screen that they've been running all day, hits Taylor Martin again in the backfield for a huge stop there. 2nd and long now, and they'll bring a guy out to the left. Stays in the block though, shifts back, looks deep. Once again, Caden Ellis with another stick. Caden Ellis single-handedly making some huge plays on this defense. Screen pass snuffed out, 3rd and 6, bringing up 4th and 6. They gotta go for it. It's 4th quarter, they're down by 21, and he shrugs off 1 sack, can't shrug off the 2nd sack, and that will lead to a turnover on downs and putting Idaho on the right side. And Coach Joel Thomas going to keep his guys safe, having Gunnar Amos lead off the backup team this time. He's just going to try to run this one out. They learned from Arkansas. It's never too late to start running some clock. With a 21-point lead here on the right side of the field, figure they can get in field goal range. They are just going to run the ball here. 3rd and 2 though, however. Aaron Duckworth trying to get the yards. He does. 3-yard carry there. Duckworth trying to make his chance or opportunity out of his chances, as he is really showing that in the backup role he's done well. Trying to see what he can do is more every down back here. Play action pass. The coach trying to catch Kansas off guard, and it does not work. Gunnar Amos is not a thrower there, as he gets stressed out under pressure, and he just reinforces on the 2nd play. Became rattled. Threw a bad pass play there right to the defender, and now it's not too late to start thinking Kansas, that could be a huge turnover, and maybe Joel Thomas waited too long Joe Thomas waited too long or too early to put in the backups, as they might have just blown the game there. I mean, still a 21-point lead, but you give this hot Kansas offense the ball back, and they get inside of the red zone now. Idaho's defense not taking any more chances, and they put the starters back in, and it's obvious here on the 1st play, although Caden Ellis makes a rare missed tackle, but Taylor Martin gets absolutely licked there. Huge hit, might have rattled the offense. It causes it a false start, 2nd and long here. Starting defense trying to make a stop, not happy with how the depth of this Idaho defense works out. You can see all 3 linebackers making a huge play there. 7-yard loss by Taylor Martin. Ellis, Hall, Kalen Smith, Lashley, all of them in, making a huge stop there. Cozart, no time. It is obvious that this starting defense is just so much better. There's no depth on this defense. It was obvious in the Arkansas game when they got tired from the hurry-up offense, and just right there putting in the backups for 4 plays, just got shredded. The starters come in, and other than this lob prayer here with about 1:30 left, they played really, really well. Cozart trying to answer here. 1st and goal. He'll overthrow, but good coverage there. Jordan probably would have picked anything. Cozart now looking over the middle. Finds Bobby Hartzog. Bold play there. Only 3 yards. 3rd and goal now. Cozart looking for the draw up the middle. He gets stuffed. Like I said, this defense is good when they're rested. It's just when the depth comes in. Now 4th and goal. Idaho trying to make a stop. He throws it to the air, and he's able to find Mika Long for the 3-yard touchdown reception. And we all know what's coming now. 14-point game, and the onside kick is up, and David Unger, the man across the border, the Pullman native, picks it up for the Idaho, securing their 3rd consecutive win, making them, more importantly, 6-1 and bowl eligible their first season in the Big 12. We'll cover that more in a second. Well played game. Defense showed a little bit lack of depth. The offense able to finally get some points, unlike they did in the Arkansas game last time they were home in front of these fans, where they really couldn't score any in the second half. And the defense was able to really stiffen up there at the end, even though they were challenged by Montel Cozart and some of these younger Kansas Jayhawk players. We were able to come out with a win. Now, we're not going to be able to win the Big 12 North. It's official. I crunched all the numbers. Arkansas is finished with conference play. They're going to finish 8-0 in conference. We can't pass them because they have the tiebreaker over us, and they have no more conference games to lose. But that's all right. We're shooting for an 11-1 finish. Hopefully, maybe get a BCS bowl game, or if not, a big bowl game here. Hoping Arkansas can maybe, if they can win out, secure the national championship. We could get the Sugar Bowl or maybe Cotton Bowl, or hopefully we're shooting for a big game. Idaho trying to reward the conference and the commissioner and the Board of Regents that all voted for them when everybody else around the nation was saying take Colorado State, take San Diego State, Memphis, Houston, Rice, Boise State. They decided on Idaho and Arkansas for the Big 12 expansion, and we are going to reward them with a bowl game, our first season in the Big 12. Now, next week, week 11, we got a lot of big recruits coming as we're back home in the Kibby Dome, and we're facing the commissioner and the first user on in the Dynasty that you guys will be able to see, the Baylor Bears. And I know what you're thinking. He's like 3-4, not going to be hard. Wrong. He's been known to play bad against computers, but very good against users. So by no means is it going to be easy. It's going to be quite a challenge, but we are up for the challenge. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, leave the channel subscription. That way you're able to get notified every time one of these videos come out. Make sure you leave the video a like because Idaho just secured a bowl game. And make sure you leave a comment down below on who you think today's MVP was. See you guys next time, and keep gaming.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.